Masterclass, and today is a great day. So can all of you turn on your camera? We're going to pay our traditional greeting to one another. Today is an awesome day. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello! Wow! Awesome day! Awesome day! Whoa! You know, one of the most exciting thing for us as investors in the market is when our prediction comes to pass. And the Fed has announced a 50 basis point rate cut. How many? Can you fire away on the Zoom chat? How many? Can you type in 50? Oh my God. This is everything we've been preaching since last year. Can you believe it? Wow. 1 year of wait come to pass, and the first rate cut fulfill exactly what we are talking about. 50 basis point driven by a US presidential election. Mama, it can't get any better. And 3 things has just happened. Number 1, for those of you who fully deploy your cash in the Holy Grail portfolio, did you see your portfolio turn green and up away? Wave your hand. This is what we are talking about. In one movement, boom, everything turns green, everything turns up. Time for us to place trail limit. Number 2, how many of you are looking at Bitcoin, mama? And Bitcoin just shot up. And this is the start. All the way to the moon, we're going to break all-time records. This is the signal for us. And you guys were still asking me last night, what should you buy? I told you the signal is all about the interest rate cut. 2 things came to pass. And number 3, most exciting of all, we're going to unveil tonight the vision of Wall Street. The data is coming in fast and furious. Everything turns green. Ready? Are you ready? Look at this, mama! Everything turns green. Wow! I'm so excited, and the Dow futures jumped 400 points in delayed reaction to Fed's big rate cut. They were all shocked. Deer in the headline, they couldn't believe it. Why would the Fed chair announce a 50 basis rate cut? This is unbelievable. So, one more time. How many of you were with me when we made the prediction of a 50 basis rate cut? Wave your hands, all the warriors. And this is the most satisfying moment for us. We went through the Red Sea, we came out of it alive, and today we're looking at 50 basis points. We're going to really push this to the moon all the way until the end of this year for the Santa Claus rally. This is what investing is all about. How many of you? Let me take a break. I'm losing my voice already. How many of you are truly, really feeling great as an investor? Wow, can I see your hands? All the great investors out there, you feel so excited about it, right? And how many of you, for the first time in your life, you really can sense that, wow, there's data-driven prediction coming through, and the results are right now in front of our eyes, right smack in the middle of our Wealth Masterclass. How many of you really feel excited about it? Come on, wave your hands. Oh, by the way, angels, please remove those who got the camera on, but the picture's not on, they're not engaging with the class. Put them to the waiting room. Put them to the waiting room. They are spoiling my view in front right here. Put them to the waiting room. You know, tonight, I'm so happy. And it took some time for Wall Street to really soak in the information. They were so shocked. They can't believe that the Fed chair actually said it was the illegal immigrants that caused the spike in the unemployment data. He said it in his own words. It was due to the illegal immigrants at the borders. It is a validation. And that's why tonight is momentous. It is so big on Wall Street. Everybody kind of really, really shocked. And he's also driven by politics. 50 basis point, meaning to say, we got November and December. How many more rate cuts for this year? Can you show me your fingers and fire away on the Zoom chat? How many more rate cuts for this year? Holy moly, where's all the Zoom chat people? How many of you showing your beautiful fingers? We got 2 more, mama, coming up. 2 more. And every catalyst, pump, pump, pump. You just keep pumping up. And look at how fast and furious. Look at this. I want you guys to see, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Exactly what time we ended our class last night. All right. So you can see all this is spelled out here. So yesterday is 19 and we finished our class at about 10. About 10 right here, 18 on the 10. Yes. When it was trading at maybe around, around here. And you guys were asking me, teacher, what price should we buy? And I told you, if you can buy any price below Michael Saylor, you're done. And right after we ended the class, and right after they announced the rate cut, ladies and gentlemen, this is the God candle. If you look over a 3-minute size or 15-minute size candle, this is the God candle. Boom! It starts to go up. And it's from 60. It was 59 to 62,000. Right now, it is going even higher because of the opening bell. It's going even higher. So this sets the precedence of what we taught you. The most important lesson that you learn from us is cozy. Everybody please fire away cozy. COSY in the Zoom chat. Cozy, 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 cozy. Fire cozy. And then you begin to understand how teacher is tying all 3 instruments together. This is a very, very important knowledge. You know, on the 9th of January this year, I was invited to a private banking event where the bank hosted 1,000 of us private clients. That's like 100 tables. And the big boss of the bank, he called himself the Chief Investment Officer, hosted the event. And I knew the next day, 10th of January, 1001, will be the approval of the Bitcoin Spot ETF. And I asked the question, will the bank comment on the approval of the Bitcoin Spot ETF tomorrow? Will the bank offer crypto array of products because the customers are waiting for you to launch? The CIO took over the question from a panel, and in front of everybody, he said this: Bitcoin will go to 0. And in fact, he even addressed, Dr. Clemen Chiang asked about this question, and then he finished off with, Bitcoin will go to 0. This is the problem. When you're not open to new ideas, and you kind of second guess, you're not looking at data, you're not going grassroots, and you get yourself blindsided because you're stubborn, obstinate, you're not willing to look at new blue ocean grounds. This is what happens, very, very common. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Yes? And that's why we preach about cozy, because it's finally legitimate, legal, approved oversight by the government. It is a legitimate instrument. If anyone today still go out there and preach about don't touch cryptos, that guy is a lunatic. He's not deep. He's lazy. He's not willing to investigate more. And I show you all the data. And tonight, you can see Bitcoin go up because the crypto guys are waiting for the institutions to come in. Every single institution right now, flush with cash, they got no idea what to do with it. It's time to move the money back to the equities market, move the money back to the crypto market. This is exactly what we're talking about, the first interest rate cut. How many of you right now, can you celebrate together with me? You guys really feel the power of the interest rate cut? Yes. And it's just the beginning. From 5%, you go all the way down to 0%, let me tell you. All right. The US loves 0% interest rate, let me tell you, all right? So we got a long path to keep pumping the market up and away. This is the signal we've been waiting for. And because of this, tonight we'll start off the class right over here with a very, very powerful word. I want to encourage you to write it down and fire away on the Zoom chat. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a very, very powerful word. Here we go. The power of vision. And this vision kind of going to take us through this whole journey to the moon. And in this journey, what do I mean by the journey? Because if you don't set up a vision for yourself as an investor, as an individual, oftentimes you get lost, deer in the headlight. You get caught with many, many distractions, and that's no good. So that's the reason why, look at the entire flow of how we think about the market. Step one, on day one, you arrive at the masterclass. We share with you cozy start. Start with the right instrument. Step two, we share with you as you go through the journey. It's called the SALT journey. You need to share, embrace AI. You need to learn. You need to trade. And then we share with you where's the finishing line, the money finish. Because if you don't set yourself a high bar to become a millionaire, the world expects you to be one of the 40,000. Not you. The world expects you to be one. You got to claim that because you only live once. And number four, after the money finish, we share with you rest together. And that's day four. What's the meaning of rest together? Wow, I'm really excited about this part. We say, what can we do for Spiking to get help as many people out there as possible? And that's really, really close to our heart. Rest means, number one, refer. When you come across and experience good things, you like to share with your friends. How many of you like share with your friends, I watched this great movie, and please go and watch this great movie. Wave your hands, hello. It's the same. I ate this great food at a restaurant. Wow, you got to come to this restaurant and quickly get your booking done. The whole concept of refer. Number two, and as you refer, can you earn some money? You know, how many people want to come to my program and their first challenge is, teacher, I don't even have any savings. I got no cash. No problem. I teach you how to earn money. Next, after you earn money, how do you spend money? We teach you how to shop across the world. Next, after you start shopping, as the market moves for crypto, stocks, and options, you need a way to track them very, very closely. So please go ahead and scan on this QR code, or you can visit spiking.com/refer. I'm going to just take some time, just go through with you the REST model. And this is really, really important to us here at Spiking. So here we go. We go to spiking.com/refer and check this out. Really, really beautifully designed right over here. All right. And you should know by now, I really love 4-letter words. And it's all captured right here. Refer. Ding, 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 ding. REST. All right. So right over here, this is your unique. This is uniquely belongs to you. This link. No one else has this link. Only you. And what you can do is just click on copy, share it on your Facebook. And in fact, we even give you all the tools right here. Just click on any of these tools. There is already a pre-typed message that you can just share easily. Why? Why is it important that you share and share with people that it's time to invest money? Because the market is right. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Yes? And you want to share good things. And you know, one of the things is, oftentimes, you're afraid. You share with your friends, and friends say, why you share this with me? Do you have a secret agenda? Are you making money out of it? And you ask all kinds of things. Those are the people, whether good things and bad things, you share them forever, they will turn negative. Please say yes. And I love to share with those people. You know why? Why do you think I love to share with those kind of people? Because I know I'll never hang out with them ever again for the rest of my life. Please say yes. It helps you kind of very quickly segregate those negative, toxic people from the positive people that are going to uplift you to chase your vision. Very quickly. And that's what I do in my relationship. The moment a guy turns toxic, turns negative, that's it. That's the end. You won't talk to me ever again. I'm very, very clear. Because I'm on a path to chase my vision. And from here, you have the tools and you click on R right here, earn. And we got kind of really nice model here. And one of the exciting things you can do is go to the bottom right. I'm going to play you something here right here called spin to win. Click on the bottom right. Here we go. Wow! I just won 100 cozy points. One more time. Here we go. Wow! I earned 5,000 cozy points. This is part of our blockchain project. And you can easily collect your cozy points right here. And then you go to S Shop. We are going to work with our partners. We're going to launch the first crypto debit card in the world. And, we will work with the really powerful partners within China and outside China because the two territories are using different credit card brands. So this is what we are working on, a vision whereby how can you take your crypto earnings and your profits and you can start buying things because many of them have the cryptos but they've got no idea how to convert to fiat. And finally, track. We also allow you to track your stocks, options, cryptos, all in a single interface. So join me right here. This is our Spiking project. And this Spiking project is how I engage with the crypto community. And every time they look at us, they get very, very excited because why? Let me show you this is like crazy, crazy data right here. And I got it right here. All right, here we go. Right now, our project has already attracted, holy moly, right here. We have over more than 100,000 believers of our project, and the crypto community is just so supportive. Look over here. This is our blockchain, fundamental blockchain, and we have already how many? 166,758 holders of our CPTS coin. That's what it takes. And the moment you go out there with a narrative that we're going to breach Wall Street with crypto and no one else in the world can do this work except us, all the supporters will come. And we're attracting them every single day. They just come and say, good, work on your project, go, push, push, push. That's what we do as engineers. How many of us excited? How many of you hearing this project, you're feeling excited right now? I want to make sure you have a personal experience with me. Don't get left behind. Many of them already join us on the bandwagon. They are out there spreading the word for us. They just share their referral link, and that's the reason why the blockchain over here has gone crazy, crazy. We're 166,000, and we have a vision to bring this number to 1 million. All right, that's our vision. Tonight is about a vision, very, very powerful vision. And that's why I'm so excited to share this with you. All right, here we go. We've gone through that, and we're going to kind of take stock. Okay, we have a REST model. And from the REST model, that completes your journey with spiking. Look at my fingers, and I'm going to show you right here how we're going to connect all the dots together from what we taught you, including the key concepts and foundation. We're going to all wrap this together right now for day 4. Everybody show me your pen and paper. And if you are still not appearing in front of the camera, sorry, this is the last warning. You'll be taken to the waiting room. You will be forever not coming in. I'm going to share you important tips. And you keep your camera on but your face not appearing. Oh my gosh. You got to go to the waiting room, all right? That's my last message to you. I'm sending WhatsApp message to my angels already. So please do your part, all right? I'm not going to share things with people who don't even bother look at me in the class. That's no good. How many of you are ready for the class today? And how come the people are disappearing from the camera? Francis, where's your face? Shaki, where are you? Why you guys are not turning on? I can't see you, Shaki. You still have the camera on, all right? Okay, ready? The first important snapshot. Here we go. This is how you think about connecting the dots together with us. I'm going to teach you. Step 1. Let's say tonight, your role, you're an employee of the market. And I put this circle right here. And this taught by my teacher, Robert Kiyosaki. And he was another great teacher that influenced me when I was still in the university. I decided to become an investor because of him. In the night while preparing for the exam, I pick up his book and that's it, I'm dead. I didn't do anything else, but I have to finish his book in one reading in the middle of my exam. And that one reading changed everything. I said, I'm going to be an investor. That's it. This is the one that's going to move me forward. I'm going to be so far ahead compared to my peers. I'm going to come out of the slum. I'm not going to feel like a failure anymore. I'm not going to walk like a shame. I'm going to get out of the shame of public caning. I'm going to go out there and conquer the world. That was Robert Kiyosaki. But today, in the quadrant that he painted, your employee, I highly encourage you, what you should do is this. For you as an employee, you have to play daily bread every day because your time is fixed. You sold your life 9 to 5 to your bosses, to your company, but time before that and after that is yours. You have to be very, very disciplined. You have the time, no excuse for you, because you're already on a fixed payroll. Your time is fixed, 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, depending on where you're working. All right? So daily bread is designed for those who are kind of on a fixed schedule. No change. Every day, same routine. And daily bread is perfect for you. Then there's a second group among us here. You are self-employed. You own a job. You could be a dentist, a consultant, sole proprietor, lawyer. And you know, you're gonna take up more time. You're not gonna work 9 to 6. Sometimes there's overtime, 3, 4 hours, 6 hours, because you're self-employed. I understand. Then you know what is perfect for you? You have to play resurrection once a month. Once a month, you go to the market, save lives, buy on the first day of the month, sell on the last day of the month. Really easy. These are pharmaceutical stocks. You're doing two good things, make money and save lives. Resurrection is designed for those of you who own a job. Then, the third group of you, you are a business owner. How many of you tonight, you are a business owner? Can I have a show and just keep your hands up there? I want to acknowledge you. How many of you are business owners? Oh, thank you very much. I see your hands. All right, very good. And my heart is always with the business owners. Let me tell you why. Because we work non-stop. There's no day and night. It's called blood, sweat, and tears. And if you're a business owner, you have not experienced blood, sweat, and tears, you're not really a business owner yet. How many of you know what I'm talking about? That is the trials and tribulation of a business owner. You're working non-stop 24 hours, you're thinking about business all night long. Ding, 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 ding. Because we thrive in that kind of environment. Right? Look at me. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. We thrive. We love that kind. Without that kind of craziness, we can't operate. We are abnormal. That's the business owner. Can all of you please type in crazy business owner? Business owners are crazy. That's why they are business owners, all right? Because they take risks. And sometimes the risk is like, what the heck are you doing this for 5, 6, 10 years of your life? And you know, I share with you, the spiking was my first business, not my first business. My other businesses, I don't need to raise money. Easily, the moment I launched the business, more than $1 million revenue, easily, all right? Spiking is the first business I have to raise money from investors. Because I know it's a technology company, I have to burn a lot of cash in order to build out the tech stack. So this is my first business. I have to raise money from third parties, from venture capitalists, from family office, from billionaires and millionaires, all right? So it's crazy. But what is the journey for us? What is really, really suitable for those of you who are business owners like myself, go for triangulation. Because in we do this once every quarter. The best data. And that's why it's linked intimately to Trade Through the Night. Trade Through the Night is one time we deploy, 3 months later, come and take a look. Really easy, all right? Because we'll teach you to automate the entire trades using interactive broker, and you protect your risk. You are trading on zero risk, and then you maximize your profit. This is what we do for business owners, all right? The final group, over here, this is the Mama group. How many of you tonight, you are an investor? How many of you are investors? Thank you. I see your hands. Wow, so many of you investors, right? Now, investors, you see, the journey of investors goes this way. Some of you are investing in different portfolios. Some of you could be investing into businesses, into real estate, into whatever other instruments out there. I hope you just focus on COSY. And when you become an investor, the highest path I'm sharing you right here is this. When you take part in IPOs, initial public offering. And you know, I was so crazy about this. Like all the great tech IPOs, I always take part. From Google, Facebook, Alibaba, what do you call it, Sina and all that. I always take part massively big, really, really big. And I get involved with the management team, the board of directors. I go grassroots. I will wait outside office, see how many customers they have, and do things like that. So this is really, really exciting. And why? Because since I started investing in the year 2000, I always have this dream. I say, okay, we are already investing in all these public listed companies. And back then, it seeded in me. That idea was planted in me since year 2000. Might as well run a public listed company. How many of you had dreams of running a public listed company? Can I show hands? You had dreams of running a public listed company. All right, awesome. And that's the reason why when you put all these together, do you know how to prepare yourself for the journey? When you combine yourself as a business owner and investor at the same time. Because your business eventually will have to go public or acquired or private trade sale. Something got to happen. You cannot be running the same business forever. Doesn't make sense. You must have an exit plan. Then, the best exit plan comes from what? Investing in the market. You get to know what's going on in the public IPO pipeline. You got to know the underwriters. You got to know the technology. You got to know everything to prepare your business for the exit. How many are excited to prepare your business for the big exit? Yes. And when you're at the pot of cash, you put it into COSY, that's it. You don't do anything anymore. I taught you on day 2. How do you cross the finishing line as a millionaire? And the bank pays you money every year till the day you go to heaven. And you continue to pay your children till the day they go to heaven. And you continue to pay your grandchildren, and so on. That is legacy work. That's how the family offices operate. So what I'm teaching you is that higher echelon. How come rich people like Ray Dalio set up a family office in Singapore? How come Dyson, the biggest hairdryer company in the world, set up his family office in Singapore? How come Google set up his family office in Singapore? How come Facebook co-founder is the richest man in Singapore? Because it's the thinking of a family office. The financial institutions here are strong. They will pay you and they'll take care of you for the rest of your generations. That's why they are here. How many of you got it so far? Can I show hands? Thank you very much. And all the proud Singaporeans, you must be proud of your country. We have a very, very strong political leadership here. And we have very, very strong infrastructure and one of the strongest armies in the world. Got people like me who's ready to fight. All right, that's why family offices are setting up here. So for those of you born, raised here in Singapore, sorry, you got no other choice. You have to be a millionaire. So high five your neighbor right now and say you have to be a millionaire. High five! Because you are taking advantage of the natural resources here. You got no escape. Hello? You have to be a millionaire. For our friends overseas, come join us. And this is so important. You see, this entire blueprint, you think about it. Take a second. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds. Look at it. The beauty of this blueprint. How the heck teacher is able to fit everything into the puzzle using rich dad, poor dad, the 4 quadrants, and put it in right smack, daily bread, resurrection, triangulation, and the greatest of all time. How the heck he do that? 30 seconds to appreciate the beauty. Here we go. And here's the word for you. The reason why we designed this, because of a very, very powerful word. And the word is legacy. I believe strongly this is the legacy blueprint for anyone who aspires to be a millionaire. You have to go through this journey. Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, shared that. He done all the jobs, cleaning the toilet bowls, washing the dishes at the restaurants. Nobody can do a worse job than him. He done all the horrible jobs on planet Earth. Because those moments prepared him to be one of the greatest CEO alive today. NVIDIA, Jensen Huang. And regardless of your station in life, doesn't matter whether you're employee, self-employed, business owner, or investor. This is your blueprint. Blueprint for a legacy. Because it takes wisdom. It takes you to get involved. How many of you understand what it means to get involved? Yes? Get involved with the market. Look at the 4 days of work we've gone through. From day 1, I'm already talking to you about interest rate. And then bing, day 4, wow, really, you know, teacher predicted 50 basis point interest rate cut. It's just like that. And we show you the data after data, data-driven, data. Not because I'm some kind of prophet. No, I follow data. And see where the hot money go, and then come back. This is the legacy blueprint. From here, we're going to dive in and go deeper. Ready? How many of you are ready? Can you please type in ready? How many of you are ready? Can you type in ready? All right. You are ready. All right. We are ready. Because I'm going to go deeper with you right now. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I call it the Holy Grail of wisdom. So day 1, when you step in, we launched the foundation module. And in the foundation module, what you learn is about the cozy start and the salt journey. These two are very, very important concepts. Cryptos, options, stocks, we say yes. Salt, meaning share, AI, learn and trade. You have to keep doing this. That's the journey, the path. And once you go through that, you discover that, holy moly, the epiphany moment. You mean the stock market has a 5 to 100% daily stock price movement? Yes. If you cannot find, let me rephrase my question. If anything wants to distract you from cozy, always ask yourself this question. Can this instrument give me 5 to 100% movement every day? Where the opportunity is there, I don't even got to hunt it down. The opportunity is always there. I just got to catch the spike. How many of you know I'm talking about? Wave your hands. Yes? You have to contest this idea against all the distractions out there, all the little devils. Make sure you contest it rigorously. Then you can really internalize and say, yes, this is true. Or else you'll be distracted. Tomorrow you go Forex. Next day you go commodities. Next day you go to casino. Whatever you do, you get distracted. So make sure. Stay focused. This is day 1. Day 2, when you come back, we launched the Mastery module. And in the Mastery, it's all about market timing. How do you take advantage of daily bread, resurrection, triangulation? 1 day, one month, 1 quarter, 1 year, 1 election cycle, 1 decade, 1 lifetime, 3 generations. Holy moly, 8 categories of time. And then the money finish, where M represents millionaire. You have a high obligation today. You know your destiny is to become a millionaire. You got to claim it. The market expects you to be one. And then what's the opportunity available? Your net worth is your network. Start hanging out with our billionaires here at the platform. The Warren Buffett, the Tomasi, the George Soros, the Kenneth Griffin. All these great guys are on our platform. Talk to them every day. That's what we do. Talk to them every day. And they are there to support you. Have this conversation. This is really defined clearly in the book, The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. That's the original writing, not Think and Grow Rich. Law of Success. Whereby you are talking to the invisible masters in your room every day. And what better way than to talk to the best guys on Wall Street? Angels, as someone at the waiting room, can you handle it? Don't let that distract me. Angels, I don't know who's at the waiting room keep flashing in front of me. Angels. Okay, thank you. So when you get that clear, then we say E is to empower. You are doing all this so that you can empower someone else, but you can also empower yourself first. And why means what? You only live once. You are the only one. So when you take a look at this, all this must be backed by what? Insiders. All this training is just following the biggest guys out there with money. You want to make money, learn from those who are making money, big money, not small money, big money. And those big money guys will give you the data whereby you gather your intelligence, you gather your insights. And all this process is to cut out all your other distractions so that you only live once. Your distraction on Netflix, your distraction on going to Starbucks, going to do all funny thing. What is distracting you from investing in the market? I don't know. You know, when I first started, back then the book about Tipping Point was not launched yet. The author of Tipping Point, he called the 10,000 Hours Mastery. You want to be damn good in anything, from an Olympian to a pianist to a dancer to an artist to a professor to a medical doctor, you need 10,000 hours. And I didn't know I was going through the process. My first 5 years, I hit the 10,000 hours less than 4 years. In fact, 3 years plus. I was over trading. I was a cuckoo already. I was over trading. And I want to challenge you. The amount of activities I put in front of you is not enough. You guys are scratching, wow, cozy light trading twice a month. Wow, trade through the night once a quarter. Wow. Hello, you want until sunset. You can't even hit your 10,000 hours. How many of you don't want talking about? Wave your hands. Hello. Those activities cannot allow you to break your 10,000 hours. You need to be seriously grinding out there looking at the market. But I can tell you for sure, if you come to my cozy live trading, each session is about 4 hours. It's the equivalent of 40 hours, not 4 hours. Because I shortcut the journey for you. I compress everything, pass on to you. So each session, you're gaining 40 hours of your 10,000 hours. And I'm very, very passionate about this. That's the reason why day 3, when you come back, we launched the commitment. The commitment foundation whereby, number 1, we start asking you to look at your Holy Grail portfolios seriously. It's a very disciplined approach coined by Ray Dalio. And he made a loud statement after the interest rate cut. And it's also a commitment from you to embrace the idea that your life is worth a legacy. Can all of you please type in, your life is worth a legacy? My life is worth a legacy. My life is worth a legacy. Come on, fire that away. My life is worth a legacy. All right. Thank you so much. You see, this one you got to type longer. My life is worth a legacy. You know, I got this feedback from my banker that kind of interesting because, you know, I arrange students to meet with our bankers. And sometimes from their private conversation with the bankers, I got a shock of my life. You know, some of them would say like, I don't wish my children to know how much money I have. I say, what? What? Why would you not empower your children with what you have? I don't get it. I want them to slog through their life. If they know I got money, they're not going to work hard. I don't get it. You know, my 3 boys know everything about me and my wife. Everything. They are investigative, man, my 3 boys. They ask and we reply. Ask and we answer. All right. So, this part revolves around the idea of legacy. Legacy work is really important. Where you are beyond yourself. You're more than yourself. That's the concept of legacy. And how many of you realize that when you do something for someone else, you always do even more than for yourself? Wave your hands right now. Right? You always do more for someone else than for yourself. That's the whole idea of legacy. You guys got it. You cannot grow beyond yourself if you're not doing for someone else. And every time I push myself really hard, I'll think of my 3 boys. I keep reminding myself I got to set a good example. Set a good example. I just do my part. They are watching me. They're watching me. They're watching me. And what does that result in? You are learning, you are gaining momentum, and most importantly, you are live trading. That is the end result. So my dear friends, I need your commitment to this. You are constantly learning, not shy at all. I'm always attending classes, courses, seminars, no shy at all. I always tell people I'm always a student, not shy at all. I invested in myself more than $1 million in all the different programs, from traditional academic institutions to the non-academic one. I invested in myself more than $1 million. Just keep upgrading, non-stop. And momentum, I preached about it yesterday. The moment you break momentum, boom, everything collapses. That's why I'm very concerned. Like for example, in this masterclass, some of you like walk in, walk out, walk in, walk out. That's it. You break your own momentum for whatever reason. You have to be very disciplined. So once we got this clear, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to day 4. Day 4 is vision. And it's the best day to talk about vision with the first interest rate cut in our generation, 50 basis points. And here we go. I started by sharing with you how we rest together. Part of our spiking whole model is you got to refer, earn, shop, and track. But more importantly, establishing a dream. I'm going to share with you what it means to build a great dream. Not just any dream, not sweet dream, but a great dream. Because in a great dream, it's about constantly coaching, mastermind, and constantly call to action, taking action, massive action. So all that it is falls down to this. Your moment of truth for the next 150 days, remember your deadline. Your deadline is Valentine's Day 2025. That completes your 150 days. We already dealt with inflation, 2.5%. And then that 2.5% kind of prepared us for yesterday, as in this morning, the interest rate cut of 50 basis points. We are left with one more guy. The presidential election, 5th of November, thereafter, 2 days later, will be the second interest rate cut in November, and then the third interest rate cut will take place in December before the Santa Claus rally. How many of you got the timeline right? Wave your hands! And you do realize that I keep preaching about deadline, timeline, and key dates and catalysts. How many of you realize that? Because I'm praying silently that you write that down somewhere in your Google Calendar, do things that will alert you, put into your iWatch, do whatever it takes to just keep alerting you. We also given you the calendar, spiking.com/calendar. The dates are all there, but if you don't look at it, you're not alarmed by it, you're not going to take action. That's why we keep preaching to you. The dates are important. Dates are important. Now from here, now I'm going to give you the important sites that you have to write down, bookmark on your browser. Here we go. Number one, spi.ke/CPI. That's our inflation data. You got to bookmark permanently on your browser, and you got to send this link to yourself on the WhatsApp. I have a habit of sending things to myself on the WhatsApp. This is like my personal diary, right? It's so convenient. Because we are not done on inflation yet. We got to bring it down to 2%. Now it's only 2.5%, all right? And there might be some freak changes about that, so we got to monitor this guy. Number two, if you can't monitor, go and visit spiking.com/calendar. We do our best, gather all the important data, pump it into the calendar so that if you kind of lost track, just come back to a spiking.com/calendar. All the FOMC, the inflation, all the key dates are there. Activities to build our momentums are all there. Books to read, we also put it there. Everything on the calendar, right? Then, number three, are you ready? Here we go. spi.ke/FOMC. FOMC. All right? This is the part where you witness firsthand what is happening. So I mean, like, it's so exciting, right? Come, let's take a look. spi.ke/FOMC. We're gonna see this together, man. Oh my gosh, this is something we like gotta see it together, right? So you go down here, ding, 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, it was used to be on the left where they keep increasing. Today, ding, 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 it is on the right, decrease. So right now, interest rate, 5.25 minus 0.5, 4.75. And that's what we're always looking at. We're always looking on the left number, 4.75. And you create a buffer of 0.25. So they put a 4.75 hyphen 5. That's what you mean. But can you see how much pain we've gone through? Look at this pain. Watch very carefully. This non-stop increase of the interest rate. Whoa, we went through so much pain. Finally, we got a breather tonight. 50 basis cut. That's first hand. You see, first hand from the source, from the government, all right? So that's so important. Okay, here we go. The second one that you got to bookmark, the next one is spi.ke/FOMC-meetings. Please quickly go to the link, bookmark to your browser, /FOMC-meetings, all right? This is important. Now, once we've gone through all this, this is the infrastructure work you do on your browser. Then we're going to start. This is the most exciting part. Ready? Here we go. See it firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fed slashes interest rate by half point. An aggressive start to its first easing campaign for how many years? 4 years. How many years? Hello, show me your fingers. Fire away. 4 years, 4 years. Show me your finger. This is like mind-boggling. It's like a World Cup. We have got to wait for 4 years, right? Thank you very much, Chufat and Bibi, Vera, Crystal. Thank you for firing away at the Zoom chat. I acknowledge you. Pascal, thank you very much. Tony, yes, very good. Now, we already deliberate at length on interest rate and inflation. But on the same day of the announcement of the rate cut, what you need to observe is the peripheral news. All right? Ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Binance CEO says crypto exchange saw 40% growth this year in institutional corporate investors. This is big. They are back. And we are very proud of Binance because the CEO is a Singaporean, Richard Tang. And, the great companies out there right now, TikTok also run by a Singaporean CEO, Binance run by a Singaporean CEO, and these are two giants, not like small, mid-sized, this is really giants out there. And that's kind of give you the confidence why our COSY is working well. Because money is coming back to cryptos, but we only chase after the first mother coin, and that is Bitcoin. Got it, everybody? Give me a thumbs up. So far, you're following the class. All right, we're going to come to the climax very soon, all right? This is so important. Next, a person I spoke about yesterday, Ray Dalio. He calls upcoming US election the most consequential of his lifetime. Do you know why? Because this election will be the greatest of wealth transfer. For those in the know, you will make money. Those in the know, you will like deer in the headlight. Hey, what's going on? How many of you understand right now? It's the most consequential election. And that's why this masterclass is like so perfect timing, right? You right smack, you bang, you witness the first interest rate cut. Just like I keep encouraging you all to come for this masterclass. You've seen it with your first hand, all right, first eyes. And after he said this statement, he kind of like, holy moly. He poured straight away. I want to show you what Elon Musk said about the market. All right, so from Ray Dalio, we're going to jump to Elon Musk right now. And here we go. This is so brilliant, right? And yesterday I was talking to you about, there was a Wall Street money manager. His name is called John Paulson. He's in our top 100. And he plans to pool money if Kamala wins election. And what did Elon Musk say? Buffett is already preparing for this outcome. But don't worry, okay? I was following the report. Right now, Vance, the vice president, the candidate running with Donald Trump, he officially said that all the polling numbers from Donald Trump election, the one that he was defeated, they were all fake. They were all putting out fake numbers. And this is spreading like wildfire right now on X.com. And they say Kamala is edge to edge with Donald Trump. Bullshit. Let me tell you, she's way behind, all right? So this is what's going on. And it's good because now you have all the big money managers coming out to tell the population through a slighted message. This message is not because it's serious. This message is tell everybody, please vote against Kamala. That's it. How many of you understand what I'm talking about right now? It's a twisted thinking. Wave your hands, twisted thinking, all right? These guys are very, very smart. They use their influence to convey a twisted thinking in the marketplace. And again, Warren Buffett and Elon Musk kind of like nemesis because Elon Musk just couldn't understand why Warren Buffett did not invest in his company, invest in BYD, right? So he's always teasing Warren Buffett and kind of say, oh, maybe that's why Warren Buffett dumped Apple stocks, right? Okay, very good. Next. Once we go through this, then you begin to realize, wow, this is really, really powerful stuff. Because from the moment of that first interest rate cut, we're going to look at the following companies, all right? And I'm going to do it fast and furious. If you catch it, you catch it. You don't catch it, by the time we go to live trading, you're going to miss it altogether. Ready? The first one, you got to know what Microsoft is thinking. He's going to raise $100 billion to invest in AI data centers and power. This is important. With a rate cut, let me tell you, money will be cheap. Money cheap means 100 billion will become 1 trillion. When you have cheap money and access to money, done. Number two, right after Microsoft, we have Apple. Now, Apple has this fight with Huawei, but guess what? The chips are the most important topic right now. All right, you can come out all the fanciful stuff. Apple is still a strong call. And, you know, I put out Apple to let you know, really got to study Apple. And the most money I made out of options trading was actually on Apple options. How many would like to trade on Apple options? But this was back then. I mean, let me tell you currently which one is the most profitable, most advantageous for us to trade options. I'm coming to that, all right? So here we go. Next, Meta. Please do not cast your eyes away from this guy, all right? This guy is very powerful. Because why? When we are doing the AI work, we call the foundational model. Foundational model means which company is producing the large language model. There's only like 3 big boys right now. First one is Microsoft ChatGPT with collaboration with OpenAI. Second one is Google Gemini, and if you are using Google, Gmail, Calendar, they already start to interface the Gemini tools on top, asking you to pay for using AI. But the one that's the most powerful is Meta Llama, because they allow their large language model to be open source to all developers in the world. So every single developer out there, including our engineers, we are also using Meta Llama model. It's called the Llama model, right? So you think about this, when the world is moving into the world of era of artificial intelligence, the guy that controls the source code, and he can see which app will take off, which businesses is taking off with his Meta Llama model, he will know which companies to buy, acquire, and grow the business. That's how Facebook went about acquiring Instagram and went about acquiring WhatsApp. But many people forgotten, WhatsApp was sold to Facebook on the promise that they do not run advertisements on WhatsApp. How many of you have seen advertisements on WhatsApp? Hello? They are literally asking you to advertise on the WhatsApp business. Can you see? All this is all smoke screen, right? And that's how they go about buying the best companies out there. So don't neglect this guy, right? Next. Dang, 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 dang. Amazon. Doing what? Using generative AI to drive you to buy more things from them. It's no longer about you bought this and someone else also bought this. Or what's the thing called? These are the things that other people bought because you bought this. No longer about the logic. This is even 100 times more powerful about the suggestion. Now it's using generative AI, right? And of course, next, Alphabet, which is Google. By the way, these two guys, you just have to own it. All right. You don't own it, you are sorry, you are far, far behind. They will dominate the world, right? And finally, the one that we are looking really, really excited about, trading options, is on NVIDIA. This will be the gatekeeper of all things, especially for options trading, all right? So I kind of run through right now so that you get a feel what is at stake. How many of you are excited about the market right now? Just give me a quick evaluation, quick polling. Right? All the data is there. And you guys are also using ChatGPT. You know how powerful it is. That is what we are talking about. In fact, IBM Watson came out with AI way earlier than OpenAI, right? We were using IBM Watson. The AI product is called Watson in 2016. But nobody could understand what the hell is it until ChatGPT came along, right? So with that in mind, Here we go. Now, everybody, I'm going to have your 100% attention. Can you all shake it up? Shake it up. Oh, shake it up. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to play you the most important video you ever watch in your life. How many of you ready to watch the most important video you ever watched in your life? And let me give you the context before I play you this video. Every time I watch it, I will cry. I don't know why. I'll just, tears will just roll out. And many thoughts go through my mind. And kind of this video captures, we taught you this word called ambition. How many of you remember we taught you this word called ambition? Yes? And after I watch this video, the ambition in me will just rise up. It just go totally crazy. And if you have something to inspire you this way, how many of you would like to keep watching the video? But you still got no idea what video I'm talking about, right? So I want you to get ready. Give me 100% of your attention. This video will change your life. 100%. All right? So I will appreciate even more, if you can kind of show your face on the camera, because it's a very emotional journey. And just immerse yourself into it. I'm doing something very safe for all of you. I'm not going to put you in danger or anything like that. But it's just so beautiful, this video. Okay, everybody? Here we go. Wow. Never fail to tear every time I watch this video. So many thoughts go through my mind. You know, first the idea, I believe that in our generation, I believe I have a chance to visit planet Mars. And that kept me going. I believe God will bless me with a long life, 100 years old, and I can be part of that journey to visit planet Mars. But also when I look at this company, SpaceX, how do you land 2 rockets vertically down and they don't topple off? It's just a miracle. And that reminded me, how can I build a product like this that's so incredible, and when you finally did it, you celebrate, not alone with the people with you, with your customers, your vendors, with everybody who believe in your dream. So tonight we're talking about vision. And that vision is so important to us. And I'll just secretly watch this video to remind myself. The mission for SpaceX is to Mars and back. That is their mission. It's so crazy, everybody thought it was impossible until Elon Musk proved everybody wrong. They're like every month sending rockets up there. And I captured the vision. I say, wow, then what is my vision? I don't think I'm going to build something to compete with Elon Musk, but how about your vision? Is it big enough? So I share with you, one of the things that drives me is because, to me, is to IPO and beyond. That's my dream. First year started investing the year 2000. Every day just looking at public companies, I ask myself, why not mine? Why not me? To build this great company. And because of this, is it okay with you that I share with you my IPO ambition? How many of you are okay that I share with you my IPO ambition? And it takes a lot. It's looking at your own business. Tonight, we have quite a number of you who are business owners. It's the same. You have to think about this. And this is like with me since I first invested in 2000. It's like, holy moly, that's 24 years in my heart. And I kind of prepared myself. I say, okay, let's really draw a very clear vision. What does it take for Spiking to IPO? What are the elements? What are the market environment factors that will get us ready? So step one, this is 2024. We crossed this milestone. We have right now more than 100,000 subscribers who believe in our work, and we cross from cryptos, options to stocks, and we don't stop. All right, and we officially launched our TradeGPT with the backing of IBM and Huawei, and we are the only company in the world to win 2 awards from East and West. We've done that. Next year, I'm telling you my plan. We got to grow 5x, 5 times more, 500,000. And the dream of us becoming an asset manager, we already done the financial analytics. We are already competing with Bloomberg. We are investment platform, but you can't fire off your trades yet. We are working on that. That's 2025. 2026 is the year of a big test for us. I plan for 2026. I think we should be ready by then, if not earlier. And by then, we need 1 million subscribers. And I need all of you to capture this journey with us. Just like you saw just now how they were cheering when the rockets landed. I hope to cheer with you guys when we press the bell. But it doesn't stop there, because to IPO and beyond, remember we spoke about 2028. I'm preparing you to become a millionaire in that year, 2028. And we're going to have a bull run in the market. That's the cycle. You can't change that. And by then, we have 10 million subscribers. Still growing, slow and steady, very conservative. Unlike the US companies, we're still very conservative with our numbers. And finally, this is the year that matters. I share with you my dream to create and build 1 million millionaires. That dream will come to pass. You're going to be one right here. When Bitcoin hits $1 million, you're going to be that millionaire. And it's going to come to pass just like this. By then, with 100 million subscribers, look carefully. That conversion rate is 1%. How many of you would like to be that 1% of the 100 million to become a millionaire? You raise your hands right now. You want to be that 1%. And I'm not asking too much of your life. I'm asking you until 2032. Because my vision is to create 1 million millionaires. And 1% of 100 million is 1 million. And I already know who's going to join me already on this bandwagon. I already know. And tonight is really a thank you speech to those that I know is already going to become millionaires and going to become big millionaires. And that's the reason why over here, when I started this vision last year, this vision came about last year. I shared publicly, very, very publicly to different countries, I shared about the story of 2 companies. Whereby in these 2 companies, they are the only 2 companies that can give away free, unlimited for life. And I was inspired by the same hero, Elon Musk, and that's Tesla. Tesla was at the brink of collapse, run out of cash. And then Elon Musk came out and appealed to all the Tesla fans. Join me. If you join me, buy my Tesla, I will give you free, unlimited charging for life. That one single call, I was one out of the 100,000 who responded in 24 hours. I was one of the 100,000. Swipe my credit card. Never ask about what is the model of the car, when the car will be sent to Singapore, where it will be manufactured. No question asked. Elon, I'm with you. I will go and join this with you till the ends of the earth. Done. That night, there's 100,000 of us who's crazy enough to swipe our card. And guess what? That was the biggest sale event on planet Earth. Biggest. Until today, the record was not broken. And I was inspired. I say, last year, I want to build my IPO company. I say, what can I offer? I say, why don't I offer my best tools out here on my platform, free, unlimited, WMS, TradeGPT for life. And you guys responded. You know, beyond our wildest dream, orders, where are the centurions in the class today? You guys responded. You guys just step up and say, go, Clemen, I'll support you. And we hit a record. I promise you guys, there's only like 100 centurions. And we sold out in a very short time. And that gave my team a very big encouragement that, number one, we have built a worthwhile product. We sacrificed so much. You know, we have so many engineers. We have Russians, we have Africans, we have the Asian engineers, Vietnamese, we have Indian engineers, we have engineers from all over the world. And you gave us the validation. And you know, we never stop working hard. So tonight, I want to thank all the centurions. You know, you guys really encouraged our engineers, our angels, everyone. And we are going to work all the way back, all the way to IPO. How many of you are excited about IPO right now? And I'm getting emotional because every time I watch the SpaceX video, and then I think about what we do for Centurion, you are the very, very best. And not only did you support us, you come to all of our programs. Every cozy live trading, trade through the night, you're always there. And I want to thank you all. And that's why I got good news for all of you tonight. And the good news is this. All of you will come to the Freedom Trader Options. Join me. All of you, I invite you on my terms. Free. You just come. Everything that we can have, we'll give it to you because you supported us. And my team will always remind me, boss, Centurions are our number one best fans. And I thank you on behalf of Spiking for helping us, for supporting us, for believing in our vision to go IPO. Thank you very, very much. And for the rest of you, can we give our Centurions a really big round of applause? Thank you so much. Thank you. So forever, our Centurions will be remembered as the 100 Centurions as written in the Bible, forever. And we will do our best to support you. Thank you very, very much. And our angels will kind of reach out to you to arrange the logistics and all that. You don't have to worry a single thing. Just make sure you come, ready to learn, ready to trade options, ready to get out in style and still make money. That's what we are known for in our options trading. We are so happy with that. And because of this, there's two things that in our history of spiking that we've gone through. Two things. The first one, before the Centurion, during the COVID lockdown, I launched a coaching program. And back then, we had our best year back then during the COVID when everybody else is dying and closing down and bankrupt. Even my VC commented, Clemen, I'm surprised you're still standing. 95% of our portfolios, our startups, gone down. Some of them came kneeling down, begging us for more money. We say, no, we already told you we'll not give you more money. And we are proud of you, you're still standing. And coaching became like the flagship program during the COVID-19. But then we say, wow, so many students want more and more, and my time got strapped. And I say, if we want to do it, we got to do it, really lock down my time and plan it properly. And many of you wrote into our angels and say, we want to do coaching with Dr. Clemen. Because those of you gone through it, you experience it. It's very, very powerful. Because I can share things much more intimately during a coaching program. The second thing is, many of you also wrote into us and say, we want to have access to the tools. We want to support spiking. And that's the reason why, I keep watching the SpaceX video. And I say, what we really, really need is a community of a great mastermind. Now, what does it mean to prepare ourselves to go public? I can't do it myself. I got to have my angels, my engineers to support me. I got to have all of you supporting us. And I call this the Mass Mastermind. This Mass Mastermind is very close to my heart. Literally, right now in Malaysia, tomorrow I'll be flying, I'll be going back to Singapore. Then I'll meet with one very important guy from FTX. Then Sunday I'll fly out to Hong Kong to meet with my IPO team. And there's a lot of things going on. So what does the mastermind do? Your chance to get into what it means to build a great company. So over here, in this new mastermind, mass mastermind program, we're going to do just three things. Very simple one. First, you're going to be part of my inner circle. And I'm going to share with you the journey. You also share me your journey. And I believe all of you are also building something great. And you need some kind of like a think tank, a mastermind, and in a space where you are willing to be vulnerable and share. Because greatness always comes out of that environment. And that's the reason why this inner circle is the inner circle that will take me through that journey. And we already formed that with our centurions. Now we're extending this in our mastermind. Number 2 is exclusive coaching. I plan not 1 year. In the past, when I do coaching, it's always 1 year. I say this time round will be 2025 all the way to 2026. Because we'll ring the bell in 2026. How many of you believe we'll ring the bell in 2026? Wave your hands right now. That is what we are thinking about all day long, all night long. And you're going to go through this. In fact, it's mutual. I'm coaching you and you're also coaching me. You're going to go through this baptism of fire together with us. The before, during, and after IPO. There's a lot of work to be done, I can tell you. But can you imagine yourself in a coaching room together with us where we talk about this kind of details? It's very, very powerful. And that will be 2 years, 2025, right smack into 2026. And I'm also looking to form my board of directors. I'm already planning, like in my mind, who I will bring along to ring the bell. In my mind, it's like very, very crystal clear. And we have the Spiking logo on Wall Street. All this is already in my mind. And I'm also going to, if you take up this mastermind, I'm going to give you lifetime of everything we built forever. So this is what I can do in this journey of the mastermind. And that's why we call it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can only ring the bell once. I cannot ring it twice. Only one time. And that'll be for Spiking, and maybe in the future when we start acquiring other companies and build them up to go public, there'll be more to come in our thinking. And I got many, many ideas. How many of you remember yesterday I shared with you Michael Saylor video? Yes? The clue is in that video. So amazing. What I'm thinking about, he spoke to my heart. So I want to tell you, dear friends, this is not for everybody. This is for really the core group. You believe in our vision to change the world through investing. You believe in our ambition to bring the company public. And most importantly, what's life after public? We are really lining up what companies we want to acquire, what should we do with the cash that we raise. We're really thinking issues like this. So again, I want to stress, do not feel pressure at all. This is not for everybody. This is for those of you who feel it with us. And you say, I want to be part of this journey with Dr. Clemen and Spiking. Let's grow together. Then and only then, over here, I invite you to scan this QR code. If not, don't feel pressured to scan the QR code. And we even give it a beautiful name, spiking.com/mass. You arrive there, you will see what it is about. We are very detailed, but I no need to go through the details. You can reach out to our angels anytime. And for those of you who are thinking of upgrade means you bought something from us currently or in the past or something like that. Talk to our angels. And many of you gone through that journey where you realize you just got to keep learning and you keep buying more and more from our products and services, and then you realize perhaps you want to upgrade to a membership level where you can journey with us forever. I'm telling you, forever is you are investing in my lifespan. All right. So I pray that I can live until 100 years old. And of course, my successor can do an even better job than me. I have already identified 2 successors. Over time, I'll introduce them to you. And I start grooming them already. So this is an invitation to all of you. Join us for this mission to IPO and beyond. And once again, thank you to all the Centurions, everyone in our company. We are just so grateful to you. We know you are part of our inner circle. Thank you so much. And I hope this video will inspire you. So dear friends, we're going to call for a break. Right now it's 9:30. I need to go and wash up myself. But thank you for listening to my sharing of our ambition. And likewise, I hope it encourage you to think about your ambition. Share with me. I also want to journey with you. You're not alone. For those in our inner circle, I'm going to give you all my time. You have privileged access to me. And I share with you, I'm very, very selective who I talk to. But for anyone of you who are Centurions, part of our inner circle, you are part of our mastermind, you have access to me anytime. So that's my promise to you. Thank you, everyone. We call for a break. We'll start again at 9:45. Thank you so much.